to the Redline Productions proudly presents today's To the Redline review was made possible in part by
Hey YouTube. Well, thanks for joining me today, and I wanted to show you guys this very, very sleek looking 2013 Ford Edge Sport. Now the Edge is available in very many different trim levels. The Edge Sport kind of sits at the top, and it comes with those huge 22-inch rims. But Ford tries to differentiate the Sport from other trim levels as well. It's got a different V6. It's got the V6 from the Mustang or the MKX. It's got different suspension tuning, a different transmission. This particular one has the white platinum tri-coat metallic color. It's a $495 option or upgrade from Ford. It looks really good in this white, actually. I really like it. This one's also all-wheel drive. So this one's pretty fully loaded. It has, in terms of other features, it has the panoramic Vista Roof, nav, power tailgate. But you can see the 22-inch rims really fill out the wheel wells pretty well, and I actually don't mind the chrome finish on them. Some Edge Sports in the white come with white rims. This one has the chrome. We actually have a black one on the lot as well, but I like the white one more for some reason. It contrasts really nice because the Edge Sport gives you those blacked out grille, and the headlights are a little bit darkened as well. But this is a really popular model from Ford. A lot of people really like the looks of the Edge, especially after they redesigned it in 2011 with this new styling. So it's been a winner for Ford. Now this particular one does come with the intelligent key system from Ford, this huge key. The vehicle's locked right now. All you have to do is take your hand, put it right here, and it unlocks the doors. Going into the interior, it has a charcoal black interior with a little bit of contrasting in the inserts. In terms of the way the interior looks, it's pretty similar to a Limited. It's got a little bit more silver, black trim here and there, but it does have push-button start, so just put your foot on the brake, and you can see you do have those really nice looking aluminum pedals. And there's the My Ford Touch and everything that's standard on this vehicle with the Sony sound system and everything. But you can see here's the Vista Roof. Edges, this huge Vista Roof has been available on Edges ever since they came out. But you can see if you push this button right here, it makes the entire section go all the way to the back, or it makes the cover retract, I'm sorry. And then you push this button right here, and that will make it tilt. And then you push this again, and that will make the roof open, which you can see is huge. This is one of the big selling features on the Edge. But anyways, let me show you guys an exhaust clip really quick. Here is Ford's 3.7 liter V6, same motor out of the Mustang and the MKX. In the Edge Sport, it makes 305 horsepower and 280 foot-pounds of torque. So this car has about 25 or 20 more horsepower than the standard Edge. As you guys saw from the exhaust clip, what the Sport also gives you are these unique dual outlets in the back, which are larger. I believe it actually sounds different, or it may just be because the 3.7 has a deeper exhaust note. Anyways, let's go back to the interior. In terms of materials, the Edge was updated for 2011, and it's got soft touch plastics on the dash. Really nice fit and finish. I like the look of the interior also. It looks really high-tech, really classy. The door panels, on the other hand, are hard plastic right here, which is similar to the last generation. I think Ford should really have made this soft, because when I drive, I'm gonna put my arms right here, and it's a little disappointing that it's hard, but it is soft right here. They cover that in leather. You do get automatic up, down driver window, but the passenger window is not. The Edge Sport comes with a 6-speed automatic with a sport mode, and it also has the paddle shifters as well. This particular one also has a backup camera. The center console here, it's actually pretty deep, and you got your USB, SD card, and video jacks all in there. This piano black plastic trim will collect fingerprints easily, so for those of you who are OCD, you might want to get your polishing cloth out. The glove box is damped and it's a pretty good size. I like the silver trim in here. I actually like the silver trim in here more than the limiteds, which give you the fake wood. But the seats are really supportive, comfortable, and I believe they're just the same seats you get in a regular Edge. So I'm surprised Ford didn't try to upgrade the seats a little bit for the Sport. This vehicle does have a power tailgate. Push this button right here, and the tailgate will swing open. The back seat in the Edge is very large. It's a very practical car. Materials are hard touch here, but you still get the leather here. The seats do fold, and you do get this special armrest that Edges have pretty much always had, which is locked by the tonneau cover right now. There's a little tonneau cover, but let me show you guys how the armrest folds down. There we go. See, there's an armrest here. It's got flip out cup holders, and Ford did manage to make that soft there where your elbow's gonna go, so that was nice of them. The seats do fold. Right now the tonneau cover is holding it in place, but seats do fold down. You kind of just pull this lever here. But it's a really nice back seat. You even get vents back there, and you can see the view. The back does not open, but you do get, the roof does come back all the way to the back here, and that Vista Roof is about a $1,400 option. A lot of people do option for that when they get an Edge. You can see here, this one has the dealer installed cargo cover, and you also have your trunk mat, which your spare tire will be under here, which is just a temporary spare. Or it's not under there, it's actually underneath the vehicle. But to close the lift gate, just push this button, which they put down here for shorter people, and the car will kind of beep at you to warn you that the lift gate's coming down, and then it shuts. But anyways, let's go on a quick drive so you guys can see what the differences are between the Edge Sport and the base Edge, or the regular Edges, because remember, this one does have the 3.7 liter V6, so it's got more power, it's got a different transmission, different suspension tuning. And it does handle a little bit differently because the 22-inch wheels provide a lot more grip. And surprisingly, it doesn't really affect the ride quality too much. I mean, I do notice that it kind of crashes over bumps a little bit more just because of the low profile tires. But for people who really want the looks of that, they're not going to care. But for those of you who want a softer ride, I probably would recommend getting just the limited with the 18-inch rims. The steering is pretty heavy. Actually, it has a really good feel. And I believe it's a hydraulic unit. I have to double check that. And it's pretty peppy, wow. Surprisingly, it feels pretty different from just the standard Edge. The engine definitely sounds better. The exhaust is different on the Sport. But wow, nice sounding engine, good transmission, good visibility in here. I can see exactly why the Edge is a top seller for Ford. But anyways, guys, if you're in the market for an Edge, you want something that's it's pretty unique looking, Sport's definitely the kind of choice, the kind of ride you're probably looking for. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day.
Yeah, here's some legal stuff for you. The views and opinions expressed in the following video may not necessarily reflect those of the title holding automotive dealer or the entity they represent. All videos are filmed with permission by a professional driver on a set course with the collaboration and assistance of local law enforcement authorities. Do not attempt. Logos and brandings of vehicle manufacturers, dealerships, and online social media sites are the sole property of their respective representation used with permission. The To The Redline logo, soundtrack, and web resources, as well as all other associated media, are copyrighted intellectual property of To The Redline LLC. All rights reserved.